Tech tried to line it up, and he was like, I don't debate y'all. Y'all too disrespectful. Aboriginal Power won't even debate Shawn because he's too disrespectful.
He is though. No, he really is though. I can't really like you, bro. You cool. Not a coincidence. I actually chop it up with cuz. But niggas that come off too heated and disrespectful, like I said, I'll debate you, bro. But we gotta get in the ring first. If you want to be disrespectful like that, at least disrespect me in the ring, bro.
Oh, God, bro.
Let's start down, bro. Can you disrespect me in a cage, bro? Like, I'd rather just do that. Then we go straight from the cage. You know what I mean? Put your ice on the way to the motherfucking computer, and we'll debate directly after that, nigga. Shit.
That's why I don't need these. Fucking with the nigga and shit. You feel me? Like, it's like, wait, bro, talk like that, man. We gotta get face to face. We can talk to you like that, my nigga.
Yeah, Peanut. You feel me? Go ahead, I got my brother over here. Peanut, what's the word, my brother? What's the champ?
Yeah, I appreciate you, man, but lucky, let me say this, man. First of all, I'm an older brother. I'm young in spirit as I stay in shape. But I'm older. I deserve respect. Don't lie on me. You're not going to get nowhere lying, because that's what's going to make you fall face first. Second of all, I'm well known in the Pan-African community. I'm not nobody new. You're younger than me. You don't know this. I didn't put in work and expose Rob Bourne, Sue Tech, any of them people over there. They know it deep down inside. And I'm gonna be long-winded. I'm a Moorish American. I already had back and forth with them dudes. They erased videos. I'm not running from anybody. Don't ever say that stupid shit again. Third, and last but not least, I'm not losing no debate to no Pan-African. So don't ever say that shit again, famo. And that's it. Appreciate y'all, man.
You heard that? If Shawn P want to debate, tell him to debate the champ over here, right?
Sue Tech wanna know. So this like it's a pecking order. It's a pecking. So Shawn want you, and Sue Tech want him. We say PMF ain't on his
No problem. There's no problem, man. Let's set up a Sue Tech debate, man. I don't like him anyway.
Okay, so I love that, brother. I love that warrior mentality.
That's how it's going. I love to tell Sue Tech, tell me. There ain't nothing. My champ always in the chat. Album pop in. We'll set a topic. We'll set a date. We'll make it pay-per-view. We'll chop it up behind the scenes. I get their contact. We make it work. You know? I ain't touching word right here. He ain't ducking no phase, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. He do this over here on y'all channel, but then when we get on other
Hey, alright, I will block your ass, nigga, because I'm well known for disrupting them chats over there. Nigga, stop fucking lying, nigga. You a goofy, nigga. I would never let a lame ass nigga around me in my face, clown.
You gonna block me and I don't be
It ain't no time I ain't ever been on the Pan-African channel and made my impact. Stop lying. I'm a real man, bro. Stop lying, fam. Don't be PNF like that.
PNF, he trying to trigger you, brother. And
the fuck up.
But listen, he did that to me, talking about, oh, word on the street, I'm ducking from Shawn P. I've never even had but one conversation with this little disrespectful motherfucker.
Oh, okay, yeah, he a little hot. He like that.
So he like...
Peace to everybody in the chat, man. It's Shawn P in the place to be. Please like the show, share the show, tell a friend, we're live. I'm gonna get straight into it, man, because not a coincidence is going live tonight, and I don't want to draw this out. So I'm gonna tell you how we got here. Garfield streamed my presentation on his channel. Hold on, let me take this shit off. Garfield streamed my presentation about black people in America before Columbus. He streamed it on his channel. It's got a few thousand views over there. In the comments, this one dude, his name is Africa Teacher. He goes in there and he says that I'm acting like I got all the data, something. He arguing, you know, there's a presence of some type of black people here before that. All right. I said he's wrong. He says he got an article. He's got it on his page. I went to his community page. He's saying this between me and Garfield. Go to his community page. The article he posts is in reference to the Blackfoot Indians. Why is science even writing about this article today is because they had evidence from a while ago that's been substantiated about their presence and them being some of the first people to enter into the Americas. And it's significant. And it's also proving that those Blackfoot Indians come from East Asia and Siberia. They contain that. And they also have archaic phenotypical structures. Their lips, nose, cheeks, etc. Eyebrows. They inherited from Neanderthals and Denovicens. So he argued that for a few days, and Garfield told him that he would let him state his case. So today was that day. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to this exchange, and then we're going to go to some specifics in the article, and then we're going to wrap it up. Because I don't want to give it an extreme amount of time. I do want to support Brother Not a Coincidence's show that he has scheduled. And because we got to get to that business, which is a little bit more important than this light skin on brown skin beef. Y'all will catch that when y'all listen to the diss sound that just dropped. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to hold screen this up here in just a moment. And I'm going to let Thunder talk. Because you know what I'm saying? He got something to say about me all the time anyway, so I'm going to let him talk.
Wrap it up. Yeah, what's Shawn at?
Hey, so let me ask you this. Y'all, we're about to interview an Egyptologist. If you got a question in the chat, let me know. You know, every time I say I got an Egyptologist, I got about 6 to 8 more coming up, right? Everybody wants to know why would an Egyptologist care if the Egyptians were black or white? Why would they care? And why do we have to always ask if they feel that Kemet means this or, you know, it's crazy. Shawn P's on, by the way. Get your slides together.
Shawn jump on, man. I gotta say he's probably
Shawn is here. Yeah.
He probably got to be one of the most pseudo guys of this community.
Oh,
Shawn P. He is horrible.
Which Shawn P you talking about?
Shawn P. That's on this screen.
Stop
he has been.
Why are you trying to mess the whole thing up?
He has been one of the most pseudo guys over the long term.
If it wasn't your
long term, Shawn P. been pseudo long term. He ain't just, you know, no regular
reparations.
Regular, you know what I'm saying? Long term, the dude been pseudo. But what up, Shawn?
What's going on, everybody? What's good?
What's up, man?
Cool. How you been, Thunder?
I've been
all
good.
Right,
man.
so Ask Them Be. This is Shawn P. This is the dude from the YouTube page, and he made a claim that they're African in the Americas before Columbus. Am I correct?
No. I made a claim that a recent publication was published, and it shows what looks to be that type of signature.
Okay. All right. So let's bring it out, and let's bring out the paragraph and everything, so we could be on the same page.
Shawn P, you wanna comment on that theory and what you wrote in the chat?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you straight up. The article, in fact, was not talking anything about Africa or Africans. The article specifically referring to the migration of the first people of the Americas, and it was demonstrating in the first peoples. And I'm saying it like this for a particular reason because of the oldest haplogroup that has been found due to DNA analysis, which is the B2 in the Blackfoot Indians, due to someone taking a few people now taking DNA tests. And however, that information first arrived back in 2017, 18, somewhere around there. But then a more recent study that's been more independent, confirming those results and substantiating that evidence, which is what brings out the article in Science, which is what you're referring to. And, I would like to see your argument on how you're going to Africanize this article.
I'll do it. I'm gonna do two things. Number one, I'm gonna show people how to do research, right? So if we're arguing 2 times 2 is 4, if I read the article and it doesn't say 2 times 2 is 4, but it says 2 times 2, I should be smart enough to figure out 2 times 2 is 4. It doesn't matter that the article was not about Africans. You can look at the article and look at the data, and if the data is there to say something, then you just address that data. That's number one. How to research, how to think. Number two is how to argue. Our back and forth exchange basically had me telling you exactly which page to go to, which figure to look at, which sample to look at, how to look at the date, how to analyze the data to get to the conclusion that I saw, and then you can refute what I was trying to argue. You didn't
Okay, hold on. Before you go, I read the article. Okay. Not once, but twice. I was familiar already with the haplogroup and the analysis that tracks back. What you're trying to insinuate is that I don't know how to research.
You don't know how to research. Let's open it up.
Right. Go ahead, demonstrate that. No. He said it. Okay, hold on. Before you go, I read the article. Okay. Not once, but twice. I was familiar already with the haplogroup and the analysis that tracks back. What you're trying to insinuate is that I don't know how to research.
You don't know how to research. Let's open it up.
Right. Go ahead, demonstrate that. No. He said it. He said it, Garfield.
I'll open it up.
All right. Let's look at the article and get right to the nitty gritty.
Right to the nitty gritty. This will take me 2 minutes.
I ain't got to moderate. Y'all both grown men, so one talk and one.
Yeah, show me how to research.
Should I present my screen?
Yes, sir.
Please.
Give me 1 second. Okay. Show these tips. Share screen. Give me 1 second. I'll share my entire screen. That's fine. Okay, can you see this article?
Hold on 1 second. Hey, go ahead, my brother. The screen is showing.
Can you see the article?
Yeah, we could see it.
Okay, so for people that read these articles, step one, you open up the article, you read it. Me personally, I don't read the articles first. I scroll through the article, I look at the samples, I look at the data articles. Step one, you open up the article, you read it.
We could see it.
Okay, so for people that read these articles, step one, you open up the article, you read it. Me personally, I don't read the articles first. I scroll through the article, I look at the samples, I look at the data. Sometimes I go to the supplementary information, scroll through the article, I look at the articles. Step one. Okay.
Listen, I need y'all to listen to him very closely as he is about to demonstrate that I don't know how to do research and that I am.
Can you see this article?
that I'm wrong. He's about to show us.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, go ahead, my brother. The screen is showing.
Can you see the article?
Yeah, we could see it.
Okay. So for people that read these articles, step one, you open up the article, you read it. Me personally, I don't read the articles first. I scroll through the article, I look at the samples, I look at the data. Sometimes I go to the supplementary information. I make, my own analysis on what I think the data means, and then I go back and read the data. So for those that are familiar with admixture or structure, this program.
So this man told us that he don't read the article first. That he goes and looks at the data. Then he'll go look at something else. And then after all of that, once he come up with his conclusion, then he'll go read the article. Well, you already then came to an honest conclusion according to the way that you wanted to perceive the information to be. So the article ain't got nothing to do with it. He said the first thing that he do is look at the data. He ain't reading the article.
When you look at this, the first thing that stands out is what? The colors, the samples, the names. Everybody can see here is K equals 6. Shawn P, what component is African? What color do you see? This is a question.
Can you please read figure 1 to the people so people can understand what it is that you're trying to insinuate? You're blindly introducing information to people who don't even know your argument. So can you please, since I don't know how to research, could you please give context to the article so therefore they know exactly what they're looking at? Thank you.
This article is about Blackfoot Indians and ancient samples compared to contemporary people who descend from Blackfoot Indians, right? And so they have ancient DNA. They look at it of some Aboriginal Blackfoot, and then they look at some modern people who are Blackfoot, and they compare the two. And in this admixture analysis, K equals 6, you see BTB3 and BTB4 here, ancient Blackfoot, they're basically homogeneous, and they have this yellow component. Each bar is an individual, and the colors represent basically geographic ancestry or a specific model. So in this model, you have the ancient Blackfoot, full yellow component, which means they have no admixture. You have the modern Blackfoot, which are, contemporary people. And of course, they are heterogeneous, partially of the yellow component, which is the original Blackfoot. This purple is some other Native American. This red is, again, another Native American component. Then you have this blue, which is European. And then you have the orange, which is Asian, probably not recent Asian, but sort of like old holdover from their ancient ancestors. And then you have this green here, which corresponds to the African component. So myself, when I pull this up, the first thing I do is see, okay, green is African. This sample has African, a tiny sliver, mixed tech. This sample here, Sumaduro 5, has African. This sample here, BFK4, has African. Does that make sense? Asnic 2, a little teeny tiny sliver looks like noise. This small green component is African ancestry. Can you see that?
You're making a fundamental argument. That's what we're hearing. So continue.
I'm making a what?
Fundamental argument, because fundamentally, all Homo sapiens sapiens on this planet Earth are descendants of Africa. They come from Africa. They're going to contain some element of African DNA, whether it be 1%, 2%, some 5%, some on and on.
That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
No, man, I'm giving a layman's understanding of how Europeans that we say that are white people today have African DNA in their systems, the same way that Native Americans is going to have it, and some people in other places, they're all going to have it. Life started in Africa, so everyone on this planet is going to have some element of that, some more, some less. So can you please? So we're talking about Blackfoot Indians.
Oh,
And
you have it wrong. You saying everybody has African ancestry? Yes, that's true because all modern humans.
So how is that wrong? Don't say that's wrong, bro.
Pause. Modern humans.
Oh, you pause. How is that wrong? You can't say that's wrong.
I'll explain it. Modern humans.
No, don't explain it. Show me. Show me. Don't explain it. Show me. Don't explain it. Show me.
Listen.
No. Don't explain it. Show me. Show me with your evidence, and then we can talk about all this other talking shit. Show me with your evidence. You said I'm wrong. Show me where I'm wrong according to the evidence.
You're looking
We're all reading the same article. We're looking at the same data. We understand what what is the article about again? Could you please tell everyone what the article is about again? Could you please share? No, I don't feel any way. Okay, I'm minding my business. That's what I was doing. I was minding my business. So I'm asking you to tell everyone what the article is about.
It doesn't matter what the article is about.
Yes, it does matter.
No, it doesn't.
You told me that I don't know how to research. So if I don't know how to research, what is the article about? Okay, so what is the article about? What's the article about?
About Native Americans.
What the article? The article's about who?
Native Americans.
Which Native Americans?
Blackfoot.
Blackfoot who?
Blackfoot.
Where they located? Where they located?
Let's look at this map. Right here. Southern Canada.
Are they in the United States and Canada? Are they in the United States and Canada?
Yes, they are.
Do they descend from some people back in East Asia and Siberia?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so is it go to the title of the article again, please? Please. We're gonna come back to your. Go back to the top of the article. No. You told me that I don't know how to research. You told me that I don't know how to research. So can you please show the people what the title of the article is, please? Could you please share? Could you please share with the people the title of the article? Please, I'm asking you. The genomic analysis corresponding with deep persistence of peoples of Blackfoot Confederacy from glacial times. Could you please read the abstract?
No, that's a waste
Why
of
not?
time.
No, it's not. Could you please read the abstract? No. We can't go to your made up. You're making up an argument inside of an article. Could you please read the abstract? I don't know how to research. So could you please read the abstract? For the people in the audience, could you please read the abstract?
I'm not going to read the abstract. That's wasting time. That's wasting time. As I said in the beginning, it doesn't matter what the article is about. If the article has data in it, you can just look at the data and ignore the article. I'm looking at the data. The data is not about Africans, but it has African samples in it. And that's what I'm interested in. You see?
You told me that I don't know how to do research.
You don't.
And then you no. You told listen, bro. Just listen to me. Listen to me. I'm not trying to cuss you out, and I'm not trying to ruin the show. I am trying to be as polite as possible. What I am saying to you is simply this. The title of the article is referring to Blackfoot Indians in the glacial period. You agreed to that. You also agreed that the article is referring to and referencing Blackfoot Indians. You agreed to that. So all the data in the article that is being presented to substantiate these people coming from East Asia and Siberia is in the article. You agreed with that. So how in the hell am I? No. Hold on. Because I take offense. I'm about to land my plane. I take offense to you making the claim that I don't know how to research, and you can't demonstrate that with evidence. You completely said you disregard all the shit in the article, and I'm gonna go focus on this one little thing here, and then I'm make an argument about pieces of Africa showing up in some DNA, which is supposed to, but pieces of Africa showing up in some DNA sampling and so on and so forth. So your concentration is that. That doesn't prove that Africans were in the Americas. What that proves is that L3 haplogroup, through 2 migrations, left out of Africa 2 routes and populated the rest of this fucking world. So why are you sitting here trying to tell somebody that they don't know how to research when they've been invested in this argument and this fight since 2017? So don't tell me that I don't know how to do research when you ain't even answering the fucking research question and you negate the evidence in the article, my brother.
Okay. You finished? You finished? I guess you finished? Oh, you muted. Okay. Back to the article. The Blackfoot sample is not the sample that had the ancient admixture. So, whatever you're talking about, it doesn't really matter. And the idea that everybody has African, what you're describing is modern humans being Homo sapien and Homo sapien being an African species. Thus, all humans are African because they're an African species, right? That's the big level. But when you zoom in, all modern humans do not have recent as in evolutionary terms, recent African ancestry. And this is why when you look at this K equals 6 and Africa is green, Europe does not have green, Asia does not have green. Most of these ancient samples do not have recent African ancestry. It's only this one, Mixtec, which is a modern, Ansnick, a little teeny tiny sliver, and this Sumadura.
Where did they get the sample that you're referring to that's African? You made a claim that they got a sample, I'm just repeating what you said. You said that there was a sample that was African. So which sample did they collect and from whom in this study that was African? Please, could you educate us? Because I don't know how to do research according to you.
It says right here, whole genome sequence data from the Simmons Gene Diversity Project. It's probably human.
So hold on, pause. So pause. We can't let you go fast. We gotta go slow. So you just said from the genome. Hold on, we gotta go slow. It's people in the chat that can't keep up. It's people from the chat that can't keep up. So you said from the whole genome sequence data. So that's going to have Africa in there because the whole genome is sequenced.
So you basically telling me you don't know how admixture works. You don't know how this program works. The people in the chat that know how this program works, they know that you don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so prove it. So prove it. An article about Blackfoot Indians is going to be referring to Africa. So prove that I don't know what the hell I'm talking. No. Start from the right and go back left. Please, on this same color chart that you got, zoom your ass back in and start from the far right and go all the way back to the green and look at the names that are below as they go back. Scroll down some, please. Scroll down some more to the right. It says Blackfoot, ancient Blackfoot, ancient. Hold on. Ancient Americans, and then go to the left, please. Then it says Asia, then it says Europe, then it says Africa. Guess what that is? A migrational pattern out of Africa being demonstrated in the sequencing of the genome, which is one of the reasons why I brought up the L3 haplogroup. You told me that I don't know how to research. You negated all the evidence in the article, and then you turned around and said the information in the article was irrelevant because you went straight to Africa. So now you're trying to make an argument of what? Ignorance.
So
I'm gonna mute out. You got it.
Yeah, mute out. You treating the people in the audience as if they're dumb.
Whoa, can I say something real quick though? Y'all don't even gotta argue.
Yeah, y'all don't gotta argue. It's right there.
It's right here. And
No,
if
but
you know,
he's right. He's just the green is Africa, and as you expand out, you can see it travels right through these areas, and it actually makes sense all the way to the Americas, all the way to
this is. I'll explain how this works. This is a
I'm telling you
program.
how it worked, though.
But the green ain't traveled nowhere. The green stayed in Africa.
No. If they would have had to travel, somebody got to leave Africa. And you know, you're a good conversations, bro. You know we cool, but
okay.
If the green didn't leave, then who left? What left?
Okay.
It ain't even
these are things I'll explain it, but this is what we want to pay attention to, right?
Well, wait, before you do that, what are you saying that the Blackfoot is connected to what though?
No, Blackfoot have nothing to do with Africa.
Okay, so why y'all arguing that if it don't got nothing to do with Africa?
What it is, this is what I did when I looked at this article. I'm looking at K equals 6, right? And they split the human populations up, and this is autosomal data. It has nothing to do with mitochondrial group B or L3. This is autosomal data. So this is an African sample, probably Yoruba. That's what they use, and is represented in this green component, right? And each one.
He said they probably use Yoruba or Yoruba, is what he says, that they probably use. So he's unsure.
These bars is an individual. So this individual here, BFK4, this person has a small bit of African ancestry, a little bit of European, this red component, the purple, and the yellow. The yellow being the original Blackfoot signature.
Okay, so
then you have these ancient individuals who are full-blooded Blackfoot.
Okay.
So all of this part should make sense. The anomaly in the article is this sample right here, Sumi Duro 5. They look like partially Blackfoot, a partially of this red component, which is Native American, a small bit of European, and a large chunk of African. Well, not a large.
Let's read it. Let's read it.
That part is not.
He said reading it is irrelevant. He said reading it is irrelevant.
Time out. We got to end the show right now because we got another appointment. All right.
Yeah, man, but hold on, yo. He would have to read that something. You can't holler out as an anomaly though without reading something.
Yo, conclude. Let me do conclude. 30 seconds. Go ahead, my brother.
Oh my, 30. Okay, since we wasted so much time,
though, right? That's not
when you go into the SUP,
essentially,
you can see that this African component continues through this sample down to K equals 8, which is pretty much unheard of. This is the sample here.
No, it's not.
It's about,
man.
This is the sample right
It's
here.
not unheard of.
Yeah, you doing too much on that.
This is the
It's not unheard of, bro. I just basically explained to you how the Blackfoot Indian became to be in the Americas. That is what that data is arguing. That data is not arguing what you're trying to insinuate. You can't superimpose your ideology on the article.
No,
it's not. I got the article. I got it. Yeah, I got it.
It's unheard of.
Hey, y'all could go, right? Hold on. Y'all could go. Listen, but if I end the show abruptly, it's because I have another appointment.
Okay.
All right, continue.
The point is this. It's unheard of because the sample here is 10,000 years old. It's actually greater than 10,000 years old. And for a sample that's 10,000 years old to have that much African ancestry, it would be the equivalent of this individual having basically a full-blooded great grandparent that is African. That person will be 100. The next generation will be 50.
And the
mother would be 25, and then the sample would be 12 to 15%.
I know.
In no other studies have you found this much African ancestry or any African ancestry in ancient American samples.
No, man. I'm trying to. No.
This dude is tripping.
No. Relax.
The people that know how to interpret this.
No. Bro, we don't gotta interpret it. That comes from the Journal of Science. No, it actually comes from the Journal of Science, and that's the data. So let's read what the article is talking about. You can't just start throwing that stuff.
The article is not about the sample in Brazil.
So
the article is about Blackfoot.
Listen. So they would have to have a write-up on it for you to even say what you're saying. You can't.
No, they wouldn't.
Okay, all right.
No, when you know how to do
No,
research,
this is him. This is him saying that. This is him saying this. This is not the data.
Hey, Sean, calm down, bro. We ain't got to.
Look at this. Let's read. Let's read.
Nah.
Bars represent.
Bro, I've never seen this day in my life, bro.
It's
Never.
fun. It's fun. It's fun.
Bars
Live. I mean, make this shit up live.
Read. Bars represent individuals, whereas each color represents distinct ancestral components.
Man, do you know how?
What is the article about?
Yeah, that ain't about
what's
what you're saying, yo. You gotta stop this.
So
what's the article about? He agreed that the article was about the Blackfoot Indian. That's what it is. The significance of the Blackfoot Indian. And then their migration into the Americas. It is showing supportive data. That is what that's doing. And as you walk backwards from the Americas of Blackfoot Indian today, all the way back into time, you're going to walk your happy ass right back into Africa.
Yes, that's true. But, man.
No, man, come on. We only got to be this. Hey, yo, guess what, yo?
Americans don't
Guess what? What are you trying to say, though? No, what you trying to say? I'm going to see if it's plausible.
I'm trying to say Native Americans don't directly descend from Africans. Right. It's an African population that went through successive splits and bottlenecks and reduction in diversity until you get to Central Asia, then East Asia,
then Asia, then
Canada,
okay,
all down the way. So,
so
for a sample to have this large of a component, that's an anomaly. And for people familiar with this,
are you just saying
they know it is.
No,
he's just saying it. What scientists say that?
Yeah, you don't even understand. Yo, you can't do that. Man, come on, bro. You sharper than that. I know you sharper than that, yo. You can't.
What say that, bro?
Yeah, come on.
He said this is his research through his research. But listen, then he negated. No, Unc. He told us himself that he didn't even have to read the article. He just went straight to the data.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Fuck what the article's talking about.
Oh man.
Yeah, you having too much fun with that, yo. God dang.
I think a comment, biblical DNA, who basically knows what he's talking about.
No, I don't
want to hear
that.
No, biblical DNA don't know what he's talking about. Right. No, he doesn't.
Don't, bro. And it's funny, yo, because man, you had a great conversation. I didn't know you was come on, yo. Now we geneticists, yo, they can look at the. All right.
Anybody that read genetic papers can look.
See, there we go.
No, that's not.
There we go. There we go. He told me I was a poor researcher. Huh? He said I don't even know how to research.
Yeah, y'all probably.
I don't know how to research. You still ain't proved to the people that I don't know how to research. Because I just made you go to the title of the article. You was afraid to read the abstract. You went right down into the data that I explained clearly that is talking and referring back to what I originally stated. And you tried to make this article about fucking Africa, and it ain't got nothing to do with that. Then you tried to say natives ain't got, what you say, Native Americans ain't got African DNA in their ancestry?
Yeah, he did too. That was great. But you know what? I tell you what though. I tell you what. I understand how they can get some African DNA in them because Africans were shipped over here and they made it with them.
You absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So the significance is though.
But that would explain that would explain those little spots that you were referring to. How did they get this African DNA in them? Oh, because some people actually did run into some goddamn people on their way west and bang with them people over there in North and Dakota and Canada. They actually plugged those holes. But that's more recent. That what you're looking at is more recent in the Blackfoot history, but we're not talking about ancients here. No. You said it would have had to be 10. This African. No, hold on. You made the claim that this African sample was 10,000 years old. That was wrong.
That's not what I said. I said this Native American sample. Let's read.
I got you, Garfield. I got you.
All right. So look, real quick, because I don't want to get us hung up into this shit. Clearly, he couldn't demonstrate that I didn't know how to research. And what he did was superimpose his beliefs onto an article. Now, when I said I read this article twice, I read this article. I even tagged him in this article. This is the article. Genomic analysis corresponds with deep persistence of peoples of Blackfoot Confederacy from glacial times. We got a few minutes before Not a Coincidence go live. Mutually beneficial partnerships between genomic researchers and North American indigenous nations are rare yet becoming more common. Here we present one such partnership that provides insight into the peopling. This, listen, y'all, provides insight into the peopling of the Americas and furnishes another line of evidence that can be used to further treaty and Aboriginal rights. This article was written to provide insight into the peopling of the Americas and furnish another line of evidence that can be used to further treaties and Aboriginal rights. This is why at the end of the statement, how I phrased the title of this video, I said, you know, I told the Abos to watch out. I told them, Abos beware. Because this article is to give evidence that can be used for Aboriginal rights. It says, we show that the genomics of sampled individuals from the Blackfoot Confederacy belong to a previously undescribed ancient lineage that diverged from another genomic lineages in Americas in late Pliocene times. Using multiple complementary forms of knowledge, we provide a scenario for Blackfoot population history that fits with the oral traditions. This is why I said it is so important to understand archaeology and oral traditions, as they have a methodology for proving one or the other. This is what it says. And then it says, and provides a plausible model for the evolutionary process of the peopling of the Americas. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you read this article, you're going to understand, damn, Shawn told this mofo what this article was about. And it goes on the path into exactly what I'm talking about. Now, it's all about the Blackfoot Indian, okay? But if you put together the migrational pattern for the proof, then you would understand why I used L3, leaving Africa in those two different migrations, southern route and northern route. Never mind all of that. He wanted to run right on down here to figure 2, but he would never explain the data in figure 2. I am closely watching the clock, as I know, not a coincidence, got to show him 4 minutes. So, figure 2C, A, B, C. So this is where we are right here on the 3rd page. Figure 2C. Okay, you can scroll up a little bit and see they're dealing with A and B in the results. So right here, they give it to you. We also, hold on. This is why I don't want to rush, but I hate doing it this way. It says, look, this resulted in this whole article right here. The results, this explains the whole thing about 2A, B, and C. The genomic structure and diversity in North America. And nowhere in here are they talking about some goddamn Africa. Nowhere in here. In the explanation of this. They even got the Algonquins in here. They telling us what's going on. They provide the data. So now when he goes and he runs right here to this, I said, why don't you read the figure 2 form? He went to B to explain what B was doing, but he didn't get to C. C was ancestry clusters generated with admixture of modern and ancient genomes from the Americas at K equals 6 clusters, which was chosen through cross-validation. He don't even understand. He's trying to say, well, how did Africans get right up in here? Ladies and gentlemen, you see the Mayan, you got all kind of people all over through here. Even in the 1400s, at some point, Africa, there was an African presence here. I don't know why this is saying ancient America's here instead of the other way around. But he moves on. Look, they even got Anzic, because Anzic 1 is super. But then if you go and you look at this Samodora 05, Samodora 05, Samodora 05 gives you some other examples. He said that I don't know how to do research, but he negated the evidence in the article. This article is all about Native Americans. This is all about proving the validity of their migration into the Americas. Hence, they got the Bering Land Bridge and then all these other things that are significant when he showed this on the map. So where they collected data from, I can go back and highlight that data. I don't need to sit here and listen to this fool make up shit. And that's exactly what he did. Now, maybe one day I'll come back, because there's more. Trust me, there's more. You know what I'm saying? There's more, right? So what I did in the description is I left the evidence for basically what I said. And I gave you these sources. And I hope y'all enjoy these sources as they pertain to providing evidence for everything that I basically just said, even from the original source. And not a coincidence is about to hit the button. Let's go tap over there. It's abo hunting season. It's your boy Shawn P in the place to be. I wish he'd come show me how to do research. I'm out.